What's up, guys? Welcome back. You probably have seen it on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization website. Link, as always, will be in the video description. New Buster Blader support. Currently, it's a bit mediocre, but I think we can definitely expect more Buster Blader support in the near future. So I think 3 new cards and then a few duels. So the first card here is a fusion. Well, let's start with the regular Buster Blader. I think it's called, Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer, or the Destroyer, level 7, I think, same with the regular Buster Blader. And this new Buster Blader is treated as Buster Blader while on the field or in the graveyard. So that's very important, since I don't think you can send this card from your deck to the graveyard with something like Prisma, Elemental Hero Prisma. And the effect is that when an opponent's monster is destroyed by battle or by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target that destroyed monster and equip it to this Buster Blader. And the third effect is that you can send one monster card equipped to Buster Blader to the graveyard to destroy all monsters your opponent controls with the same type as a sent monster. That's decent, but it's not something too spectacular, since Buster Blader is level 7, so that's not that easy to get on board. Then the fusion. The fusion has a good effect. The Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer. You can fusion summon it only with, of course, the fusion summoning methods. The new fusion spell cards also coming up soon, and the fusion. The Dragon Destroyer needs 1 Buster Blader and 1 Dragon type monster. The biggest downside to this new fusion monster is that it cannot attack directly. It cannot attack your opponent directly, but the 3 other effects are kinda good, since this card will gain 1000 attack and defense for every Dragon type monster your opponent controls or has in their graveyard. And also very important is that all Dragon type monsters from your opponent are changed to defense position, as long as your fusion monster stays face up on the field. And also, your opponent cannot activate Dragon type monsters effects. And the last effect of your fusion monster is that if this card attacks the defense position monster, it inflicts piercing battle damage. So against a Dragon type deck, this card is obviously good. It will gain insane amount of attack points. It can attack over defense, so it will probably be a nice win condition if you're facing something like a Dragon deck. But if you're not playing any Dragon deck, which let's face it, is not really common in today's format, I don't really think this card is going to have a huge impact. And the last card, the new fusion card, kinda acts like a super polymerization, is also a quick play fusion spell card. It's only restricted to a fusion monster that needs Buster Blader as one of its fusion materials. So we look at, of course, a new fusion Buster Blader, but also at Dark Paladin. If I'm not mistaken, you can also special summon Dark Paladin with this new Destroyer fusion spell card. And the only thing you need to special summon your fusion card is that you need, of course, 1 Buster Blader and any Dragon type monster on the field. That's the biggest advantage of this new fusion spell card, is that you can also use your opponent's monsters. So if your opponent has a Dragon type, to special summon your new Destroyer Buster Blader, you can just use your opponent's Dragon type monster. It's a quick play, so you can use it during your battle phase, during your opponent's turn. So it's kinda good. But again, how many Dragon decks can we see in today's format? That's not a lot. So the perfect thing to test them out is with Pendulum Magicians. Very easy to get Buster Blader on board. And the new Vector Pendulum Draco card is also a Dragon type, but Luster Pendulum is also a Dragon type, but you cannot use it unless you fusion summon or synchro summon it using a special summoning a Draco monster from your extra deck. So it's only a Vector Pendulum that you can use for your fusion materials if you go for the Buster Blader, the Destroyer fusion card. So let's hop into the first game. Right, one of the duels my opponent is playing with Red Eyes. Why not playtest against a Dragon deck? And with the new Red Eyes support, it seemed kinda interesting. It's something different than playtesting against Satellite Knights, Shuttles, or whatever. Opponent gets a start. He opens well with Red MD with, what is it called? The Dragon Djinn? Queen Dragon Djinn or something like that. Anyway, so reveal my Clash of Draco rivals. Very nice to tutor your Vector Pendulum, just in case if you're able to go for a fusion Fusion Summon, you already have your Vector Pendulum ready here. Bottomless for a huge, possibly huge destruction here. Losing 3 monsters, but that Fusion spell card is a quick play, so I can chain it. Immediately, send that Buster Blader on my side of the field to the grave, and I believe the Red MD on my opponent's side, so send it to the grave. And here, the current effect of the Buster Blader Fusion is kind of glitched, so it should be, it should have like over 6,000 attack, if I'm not mistaken. And the downside here, I cannot attack directly with the Fusion spell cards. A very big restriction. But we kind of can see why, because of its insane amount of attack points if you're playing against a dragon deck. Anyway, so go for the Synchro Draco Slayer monster, and eventually he scoops up. Not really sure if he has any out to this field, since again the Fusion monster negates all dragon type monsters effects, and all dragon type monsters are changed to defense position. Another example, another duel, just to showcase the possibilities of the deck. Again, get some shenanigans going with Clash of Draco Rivals, set up the Pendulum scale, get some shenanigans going with everything. I think going for Rafflesia was the better option here, but in the end it's not going to matter that much. Some nice advantage with the Draco Slayer Exceed. He normal summons this, what is it? I think it's Manju, right? Goes for the new ritual, Dragon type, eventually goes for Red Eyes, goes for a Red MD also, and I think he also has that Dragon's Bind in his hand, which is a new, kinda a new Vanity's Emptiness. He already, is going to flip it face up. It's not going to matter though, since I'm also, always going to destroy it with my Dragon Pit Magician, discarding a Pendulum monster. Clear the way, clear the field, which is what I wanted to say. Thanks to Buster Blader, activate the Fusion spell card, special summon the Destroyer on board. The name is kinda scary, but again, I cannot attack directly, so luckily the other monsters are coming through and have enough attack points to attack for game. So again, if you're not playing against the Dragon type base deck, the Buster Blader support archetype, if you can call it an archetype, is not that great. A bit lackluster, but it's something fun to test out, right? You can be gimmicky, like main deck the Dark Magician, Elemental Hero Prismas, the regular Buster Blader. Also, the Eye of Timaeus is also a possibility, so feel free to play test it out. Aldice is also a dragon type monster, so that's also something not to forget. So guys, have fun play testing with these new cards. That's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.